Hey guys, this is Shannon from AVA Direct, and welcome to another episode of AVARigs. Now this one's really special because it's a Threadripper build. So this is a massive high core count CPU from AMD. Now as you'll notice, first of all, it's built in this full tempered glass enclosure, the Corsair 570X, and it has some red accents, which we thought was really cool because it tied into the overall theme that our customer, who's a local guy, wanted for this build. Since he's going to be taking a LAN party, stuff like that, he wanted something that would really stand out. So we started with this, which has some red accent pieces, red mesh in the front, all kinds of cool parts for the aesthetic. We also added extra bits from Corsair, including the LL120 fans. We have two sets of those, 6 total fans that have a RGB ring around the outside and addressable RGBs in the center, so that we can create pretty much all kinds of cool things through the Corsair IQ software. And then we topped it off with an addressable RGB LED strip from Corsair as well, so they all connect together and work through the software. Then we have that 1950X, a 16-core processor, is being cooled by the Innomax Liquitech TR4 cooler. This is the only one presently on the market that has a full cover block. It covers the whole IHS, the whole top metal piece, which is massive. It's a giant processor, which means our standard issue Corsair coolers we normally offer, we don't really apply them to these because they don't necessarily cover everything we want it to, which means you may potentially lose out on some cooling performance. We want that maximum coverage to make sure you get as much as possible as far as cooling. And this has a 360 rad on it, so it's ready for some overclocking. We're figuring 4 gigahertz, 4.1 around there. Then you have Corsair RGB Vengeance Pro RAM, which has cool flowing LEDs, and they're all diffused through a plastic top, similar to what you had on G-Skill RGB RAM. And it's a much better aesthetic than the original Corsair RGB, which was all just one color across the DIMM. So this is going to make for another cool effect that you could basically set it however you want. Then on top of that, this whole thing is powered by an EVGA 1000 watt power supply with individually sleeved red cables. And then the motherboard that powers this whole thing is a Gigabyte X399 Aorus Gaming 7. So this whole package comes together to give you ultimate gaming, streaming, rendering performance. Basically everything that they wanted to do is going to be able to be accomplished by this thing because it has more than enough horsepower, not just to game, obviously. Gaming, you could do something mainstream like let's say a 2700X, but this allows you to render, offload, even do live rendering while you're streaming, whatever it may be, you can do because you have plenty of headroom with this processor. Now, if you like a system like this, or if you'd like to see something a little crazier with the Threadripper coming up soon, let us know in the comments below. Let us know what kind of systems you'd like to see so that we can check them out in the future. Thank you for watching, and if you'd like to see other content from us, be sure to like or subscribe to all of our social media channels, including YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, so that we can bring you even more content and you can stay up to date on exactly what we're talking about, all of our tech news, live streams, and all the above. And please share with us anything you'd like to see in the future.